Alright, good morning YouTube. Today we're pretty much we're going over my basic daily workout. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of workout you could do twice a day, every day. Alright? So we're gonna begin. So start off with, actually before we start off, I just wanna let y'all know a few things this workout isn't based on how much you can necessarily do, really. It's more of what your body can handle. Yeah, just what your body can handle. So don't worry about doing too much or not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? As long as you are getting that burn and you're hitting damn near muscle failure, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to do too much to where you're hurting yourself. So, with further ado, we're going to start off with planks. These are going to be side planks. We're going to do it on the right side first for 2 minutes, and then we're going to move on to the left side for 2 minutes. Now, we're not going to do the full timer, just for the simple fact that, number one, I already did my workout, and number two, this is just a short video to show you what you can do. And then all you have to do is implement the time, how much time you're going to do these workouts for. Alright? So we're going to go ahead and begin. Starting off with the side plank. We'll do it for 2 minutes. Here we go. And one thing to remember is, make sure you're not leaning. Make sure your body is, nice and straight. And make sure, you keep your arm to your side, or you can have it over your head. Whatever's easier. And, boom. Do that for about 2 minutes. I'll just hold it for about a minute for y'all, and then we'll move on. Woo! Sometimes I feel the burn. Alright. And now y'all see it, you know what I'm saying? And then, after you do your certain amount of time, maybe you do 2 minutes, maybe you do 3 minutes, or maybe you just do 30 seconds, It really don't matter. What matters is, how do you feel? Alright, next we're going to flip over to the other side, your left side, or your right, whatever you start with, you got to flip to the other side. And, boom, here we go. Do this for about another minute. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your sides are parallel. Make sure you're not leaning too under, you know what I'm saying, or not too over. Directly, just straight down at an angle. You do that for about a minute or so. Just hold it. You know what I'm saying? Alright. There you go. Then, your third plank is going to be like this. So you got your two sides already done, your left side and your right side. Now, you got to do your whole tummy, where your abdominals are. So you do this for about another 2 minutes or so. Or a minute, however long. Make sure your back is nicely at an angle. It's not too low, it's not too high, just perfect. And one thing that intensify it is if you breathe in deep breaths, but slow deep breaths, it'll really extend out your abdominal muscles to fully get the burn on every single last one. So you do that about a minute or so, and boom, you're done. Now we're moving on to the next thing. So the next part of this workout, this is probably the easier side of things. I call these donuts. I don't know the real name of them. My pops, he showed me how to do it. And pretty much, you want to lay on your back flat. Make sure your hands are on the side, not underneath your butt, not over your head, on the side. And what you're going to do is put your 2 feet together, and you do small circles. Alright? You do about 10 of these, going counterclockwise. Then you do about another 10 going counterclockwise. And then, after you do your 10 and 10, you do big circles going clockwise. And after you do your 10, you do another 10 counterclockwise doing big circles. So again, hands on the side, and not underneath your butt, and all that. And make sure you don't do it too fast where you're swinging. You want to have a lot of control. And the thing to remember about that workout, that specific one, it's what the Navy does and stuff like that, is you're doing small circles first, counterclockwise. Then you're doing another set of 10 and 10 counter and clockwise big circles. Some of you may do, 5 big circles going counterclockwise. You know what I'm saying? And some of you might do maybe 20 going clockwise and counterclockwise, big circles and small circles. But that's the thing, and the beauty about this workout is all about you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how much you do or how much I do. We're doing what works for us. You know what I'm saying? And so now, this is the next part of the workout. Next part of the workout, put your legs up. And this one is where you touch you shoot to touch your ankle. So I do about 50 of these. Some of y'all may do 20. Some of y'all you may do 100. Just do what works for your body. So pretty much the goal is put your chin up a little to kind of flex the abs. And then you take your hands on each side and you go touch, touch. So you're touching your ankles. Those of y'all that can't see, you're pretty much just swinging your body side to side. And you're flexing the side abs. Okay? Just like this. Touch, touch, side, side. Alright, after you do about, maybe you're 50 to 100, however many you're doing, the next workout, you just put your feet out, arms over your head, and you extend one arm first, and then if the other one follows, and you come up, almost like a crunch, but not all the way. Alright? And you do about 20 on one arm. So this arm comes first, and then this arm follows, and that's one. And you want to make sure you do these slow, because this workout is not about speed, not about how fast you can get it done, or how many you can do. It's calisthenics. It builds endurance and strength. So after you do the set of 20 on this left side, then you switch arms. The other arm will follow. Just like that. And you do, maybe you're doing 20, maybe you're doing 10, maybe you're doing 100. It don't matter. It's about what works for you. And that's that workout. Now we're going to the easy stuff. Alright. So I got the chair. I usually have a machine I use more specifically for this workout. You know what I'm saying? But it's a regular office chair, and so pretty much it's a leg workout. So what you want to do on here is put one leg up on the chair like this, and keep this foot the other side kind of pushed up. And this, you're just going to want to squat dip. I call it a squat dip, because you're squatting and you're dipping this leg. See? Squat, dip. Squat, and it's dipping. Let me get my better angle. There we go. Squat, dip. Squat, dip. I know my legs are kind of jelly right now. Alright, and then you switch to the other side, and you can do any a number that you feel comfortable with. Maybe 20, maybe 30, maybe 10, maybe 5. I'm saying, oh, this leg feels a little bit better. My knee just popped. But this builds knee muscles, builds a lot of thigh muscle, hamstrings. Not really that little bit hamstring, but mostly these babies right here. So that's the leg workout. Now we're gonna move on. This one you may need weights, but if you don't, you don't. So, all right. So now we're gonna move on to the push-ups. Okay. So that was the leg work to take a break from the abs. Now we're gonna move on to push-ups. So for the push-ups, we're gonna do a decline. So what that means is we're gonna put our feet up on here, on the chair, and we're gonna do push-ups on the floor, like this. Feet on the chair, hands on the floor, okay? And you can do as many as you want, but remember, you're gonna wanna do these in 3 sets, because we're gonna do decline, flat, and incline push-ups. So let's give yourself a goal. Your goal is to do 50 push-ups. So you're gonna break 50 push-ups into three workout groups. So maybe I do 20 decline like this. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I do 20, like boom, 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 boom. And now we're gonna do 20 flat push-ups, which means I'm flat on the floor, hands and feet are on the floor, and we're just knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? We're just going boom, 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 boom. And then for the last 10, because our goal is 50, our last 10 are going to be on the incline. You know what I'm saying? We're just boom, 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 boom. Alright? So set a goal. You know, maybe your goal is 20 or 15, 5, 5, and 5. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you want to break it up yourself. And remember, this workout isn't about how much you do always. It's about what works for you. Because remember, you're going to be doing this every day, twice a day. So, with that being said, moving on to the next workout. This is the one that you may need weights. If you don't got any, go ahead and buy some. If you don't like weights, you can always use bands. I prefer to use bands, but unfortunately today, I do not have my bands because they're not mine, they're my dad's, and he took them with him on a vacation real quick, so you best believe I'm about to use the weights. So I'll go grab the weights real quick, and we'll... Alright. So, now that I'm back, I got my weights. You know, some of y'all may laugh, I'm using 12 pounders. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It don't matter how much your weight is, because remember, this is calisthenics. It's about how many you can do with that weight. You know what I'm saying? You want to go for endurance strength. Because let's say I got 25 pounds, I only do 10 on each arm, and that's all I do. You know what I'm saying? That's not building strength, that's just building a one-time use. Now let's say I take, you know, these 15 pounds or 12 pounds, and I do 20 of them. Now I'm not just having a one-time muscle use, I have good endurance. I can lift that consecutively for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, with this workout, these are like curls, but keep your elbows kind of out like this and bring them in. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. Don't worry about other weights, that how much you're doing and how much other people are doing. Do what works for you. And one thing to remember is we're doing about 20 of these for me. Some of y'all may do 30, some of y'all may do 50, some of y'all may only do 10. And if you're only doing 10, then you might want to downsize the weight. Alright, so after you do those, the next workout is, I call these the shoulders, for the shoulder workouts. Usually I use a 9-pound, but since I'm not doing, you know, 20 of these, I'm only doing a couple to show you, so you can implement your own time into it. You just take a good weight for you, and you move your arms to the side. You see what I'm saying? Boom. Do about 20 of those. Some of y'all may only do like, I don't know, some of y'all may do 30. Some of y'all may do 50. I'm doing 20, and that's okay. Because this is about what works for you. Twice a day, every day. Now, you're going to move on to the other side, obviously. Do a couple of those. Boom, boom, boom. See what I'm saying? Knock it out. Right? Alright. Now we're going to go for the other workout. There's a couple ways to do it. You know, for example, I can lean over here, right? Take my arm and boom, push all the way back for the triceps. Right? Do a couple of those. Boom, boom, boom. and do the other side. Some of y'all may do 20, some of y'all do 30, some of y'all may do 50. I don't know. But what matters is what works for you twice a day, every day. And then after that, you get the triceps, you got your biceps, you got your shoulders. Now I like to do this as the last workout. So I'll take my hands, put them inside the weight, so I can push out to increase my muscle tightness. Because as you know, when you lift a weight, your muscles are tightening to lift that weight. So if you can increase that tightness sometimes, it helps to get a better workout in because you're increasing almost like the intensity. So this is the last workout. I just put my hands inside the weight, kind of push out. Boom, lift up. Boom, lift up. These help with shoulders, your pectorials, your forearms, a little bit of everything. Do about 20 of those. Some of y'all may do 30, some of y'all do 15, but you want to push for at least 20 with a light weight, just so you're building that endurance. So that sums up the workout. I hope y'all appreciate this video. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment what you want to see more of. I'm going to start doing these. Soon to come, a yoga workout.